Orders, y'all been showing out lately. Thank you. We appreciate it a lot.
Actually, is this 25?
Yeah, I think it's 25, dog.
That's all good.
Okay, this time I didn't fuck up the number.
It was. Yeah, last one was Kobe episode. Yeah.
Hey, this shit starting to add up. This shit.
Look at us.
Yeah. What y'all been on what, a week or so?
This feel like this week flew by, bro.
Like, it did.
I'm really just counting down the days to our cruise. They just sent the confirmation shit the other day.
Yeah, they did. Hey, I just told my manager yesterday, like, hey, bro, the week of the 14th, I will not be available.
That's why if I get this new job, I'm gonna have to tell them, like, yo, that week I already got some.
Nah, they be actually usually
the fucking fool.
The recruiter asked, but I ain't brought it back up since then. I told the recruiter.
No, that shit, I ain't gonna lie, I'm trying to be on that going crazy. Like, I just want to have fun, bro.
The drink package extends onto the beach and shit at some of the ports and stuff.
Oh,
so like you
really?
could get a cabana and then redeem your drink package and have drinks coming to the cabana. So that might be the move.
I'm glad I got the drink package. I'm glad I got the drink package.
I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, I didn't even know that.
More shorts.
Yeah. Hey, that one's gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna be crazy.
If I don't nearly throw up at least twice, I did not fully utilize the drink package.
Honestly, I'm cool to completely throw up for sure. Like, I want somebody to walk me to my be loose body yourself.
Yeah, like you bumping door to door all the way to his room and shit. A boat fucking swaying and shit.
Swaying back and forth. That's exactly how I want to be, bro. I am a little nervous though. Like, if you get the spins on the boat, does it like amplify what's going on? I think
what you call it. We need to just stop at Walgreens and get that. It's like called Dramamine or some shit.
Yeah, a boat that size isn't gonna move too much though.
Yeah, you've been on the cruise, John.
It's busting.
Them waves be crazy though, G. See, I don't know what it is, but the last time when I got on the boat with John, bro, the waves were so crazy. I'm down there still traumatized, G. Like, it felt like we
traumatized.
Bro, we was on the ocean, folks. Yeah, that's how it felt. On Lake
Michigan. That shit do get choppy sometimes.
The waves are worse in Lake Michigan because there's less area for the waves to dissipate.
This nigga a marine biologist now.
And not a marine biologist.
I'm gonna get my captain's license at some point.
Dude, when he was telling us about that test, bro, I'm like, dude, this shit is intense. Like, they not playing.
I don't know about
I want that motherfucker though. I ain't gonna lie. I want that because that's just hard. You got a boat and you a captain for. I'm the captain of this boat. Don't play on my boat, bro. Don't play.
Easy 150 an hour.
Damn.
You feel me? It's worth it. You work one weekend for 6 hours, you done went crazy.
That's a bad. Let's get into some good shit instantly. Would you donate your sperm to one of your friends if they ask?
Yes.
Yes. I'm a good friend.
And I'm giving them a D1 baby. No cap.
Alright, since y'all all agree, let's spice it up. Well, if your man came to you and asked for you to ask your girl to donate one of her eggs because his girl couldn't have a baby, what would you say? So he's using his sperm with your girl's egg because his girl can't have a baby.
It's a surrogate?
How is he delivering his sperm to her egg? What's the delivery?
How does this work out is really the thing.
I need to know the logistics of this.
What if they ask
give me the logistics.
What if they ask her to be the surrogate?
Okay, but my question is, how did his sperm get to her egg? What was the delivery method?
They can
Are we talking like they went to the doctor or some shit? And like,
okay.
It's a process where they can artificially inseminate you.
Okay, artificial. It's not natural. Okay.
Natural. Artificially inseminate.
Hey, if you telling me my homie gotta pop my girl phone, that's tough. I don't know.
That's extremely tough.
Honestly, I think that would be her decision though. I think that would be her decision to make, honestly. If she comfortable with doing it, I'd done it.
If she's cool with it, how would you like feel? Like you looking at his baby, you kind of see it.
I don't know, dog. I couldn't do it.
I didn't think about that. I didn't.
Y'all kids look like
siblings. I didn't even think about that because they are siblings.
See, here's the thing. It's hella shorties out here, bro. He can go find another shorty. Why you gotta have a baby with my
He could go.
Yeah, go get somebody else, bro.
What do you niggas be thinking
that's just
about?
Overall, like, just mad awkward. Like
the egg was donated. You niggas thinking about, damn, that's my girl egg over there.
No, but it's not like it was donated and it went to a rando. It went to y'all mans, bro. Like, you gonna be looking at this baby. You gonna see this baby.
You're very close to the pregnancy. Like, your girl is going to be pregnant with the baby, have the baby, and then give it to them. And it's gonna look like your man's and your girl.
Why can't we put the baby in my man's girl?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you were gonna take her egg and put it in her. Because I don't want to deal with that pregnancy if it ain't mad.
Yeah. Well, if
it ain't mad, I'm good.
People usually do that because they can't they can't reproduce physically. Like they have some type of medical condition.
I mean, that don't mean they can't.
No, I ain't. No,
Carry
this is a no for me because I'm not dealing with no pregnant woman and
that's just a lot of work.
You giving me all the work. You get out scot-free in this nigga. Hell no. Fuck that. No.
That's a no for me, dog.
Points are being made.
His ass lazy for that.
Is that worse than fucking your daughter, like Elon Musk?
Whoa!
Dad?
Whoa! Time out.
No, it's just the way it was phrased.
Yeah.
Hey, that was just wild. That was the wildest sentence of 2022. Man. That was some wild shit.
For those that are unaware, Elon Musk's dad is expecting his second child with his stepdaughter, whom he has raised since she was 4 years old.
That's disgusting.
His second child with his stepdaughter.
Yeah,
that's that incest shit. They be trying to keep the bloodline pure and with all that weird shit.
History tells you that doesn't work. Like, come on. Everything tells you that. But I'm saying that's disgusting to think that you raised this person. And the whole time, you was looking at them trying to beat.
He was grooming them the whole time.
That is disgusting. That's some foul shit. That's some foul shit, bro. They gotta stop that. I don't know what has to happen to stop that, but
when did they first start, having intercourse?
I have no idea. I can try to find because the first kid is.
I can see them having at this rate. It had to have been at a young age. I feel like
how
this
old
just
is
don't
the
happen.
Woman in this? How old?
I think she's pretty old now. She's 35.
How old is he?
He's 76.
Grody.
Whoa,
that's so disgusting. Dog.
That's so nasty.
But think about it, bro. So how old is the first baby though? Because
he said the only thing we're on Earth to do is reproduce. That's some real disease.
What?
Like humans are such a virus.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Hell nah.
Humans are a virus.
The other one is 5 years old.
So that means she had him when she was 30. So
what do you experience in life that you go out into the world and then at age 30 you say, I'm gonna fuck my dad?
That's disgusting.
I feel like that's more on him. He was...
Bro.
He had to be. He had to be.
He groomed her, bro.
It's on both of them.
He was definitely cracking her before then, dog.
No, he was definitely cracking before.
That's because white people be heavy on that stepdaughter porn shit. They like that kind of shit. Like, they be into all that kind of weird shit.
That should be true.
Low key.
That's their type of shit.
That is their shit. Ew, I didn't even think about the demographic that watches that. That is their shit.
That is their shit.
Yuck. They be into some weird shit, but I don't like that. I
don't like that.
It's all fun and games until you take that shit to real life, and now you got 2 kids with your fucking daughter. What the fuck is wrong with you, dog?
See, but that's the problem. Like with the whole porn shit, it lets you visualize it. It lets you fantasize about that. Eventually, you gonna want to try that if you done fantasized it for years.
Mean, that's what they got VR for now. Just do it on VR it or something, dog.
I gotta try that. I got Oculus. I haven't tried that yet, but
The VR porn.
It's fire.
I
You
would.
finna try the VR?
He said
I would
it's
try.
Hey, y'all some nasty boys. Y'all
Bro,
some nasty
you
boys,
know what?
man.
You know what?
Y'all
That
ain't
bitch
Fox,
like-
because Josh got an Oculus too, and he definitely finna go try that
I've never,
shit.
I didn't even think about it.
Now
I ain't
you
even
will.
think
You
about it.
have now.
That it went in, went out the other. I still didn't even thought about it.
That's
I'm
cap.
decent on that.
This man's
'Cause the
lying,
thing
Your
is,
Honor.
bro, the problem is the one time I used my Oculus, bro, I got so dizzy I couldn't even imagine booty in my face. Like I couldn't even imagine.
You gotta get that medicine.
That's too much.
That nausea
That
medicine.
medicine, I don't want to take medicine.
Not for real. It's the same shit you take for the boats, folks. The same shit you take for the boat.
Bro, I don't want to take a pill to watch porn, folks. Like that's just too much. You took too much.
You took a pill to
That's too
beat
much.
though. You took a pill to beat though.
No. Okay, that was a one-time thing. That was a one-time thing.
So
That's what I'm
so you saying you would never one time thing the Oculus?
Is it no?
Yeah, I
'cause-
mean
no.
that's cap. You see, he said nah.
Bro,
He
no.
goes-
The answer's
He had
no.
to think
Like,
about it a
gonna
little
see.
too much.
I didn't think about it one time.
We're
I
gonna
said,
check
nah,
back on this in like 6 months, and niggas come like, I did.
Hey,
And
checking
that
the
shit
Oculus
was
search
busted.
history is wild. That's some wild shit.
You
Going through the history of
you tell somebody, hey, put it on, they get to looking through your shit.
Like, nigga, what the fuck you got going on? That's some scary shit. Hey, that's some nasty shit, man. That's a nasty man. I wouldn't even want to touch that no more. That's a nasty man.
You guys are gross.
Oh, shit.
Hell no. Shit. What else been going on? It was kind of a slow week.
It has, man.
That's what I'm saying. This week felt like it flew by, bro. Like it's already Friday. Like I don't even remember what happened this week. Like
That shit kind of scary.
Yeah.
honestly, I mean, when you think about it, time, not really like real. Like it's just a concept that people made up. Like you can live in whatever time frame you want to live in. You can, honestly.
This nigga be saying some like real earthy fucking.
Bro, I'm saying when you just think about shit in different ways, bro. Like
I guess it just feel like time goes faster. Like the older you get, the less of a percentage in your memory one day is, and the more automated what you're doing in that day becomes, and you just start remembering less of that shit.
And that's low key why I started doodling and jotting down all in a little journal and whatnot. I got a little
Doodling.
diary and whatnot with random thoughts day by day. I just have
Folks
pop in my
said
head
doodling.
and like just remember the day. Cause I'd be like, damn, I don't even remember this day, but it happened type shit.
see,
I know
low-key,
you
I
started doing
was just thinking about like I want to have a life that I don't need a vacation from. I want my life to be like enjoyable. I want to remember every day. Like I want to have memories every day. That's where I want to go. Like,
Needing a vacation doesn't mean that you don't enjoy your everyday life. It just means you want to break from like
break
the
from it.
responsibilities that you have.
that's what I'm saying. I want to be free from that totally. Like I just live every day carefree. Like, I'm
Is
chilling.
that really possible though? To sustain your like wealth and whatnot.
Do you think
And
money
live-
buy happiness or no?
Hell
It bu-
yeah.
Yeah. It
Hell
100%
yeah.
buys happiness.
I'm happy
bro,
as hell when I go out to eat and I pay for that shit. I'm happy as hell when I go to the store and cop some drip. I like that shit.
I
I like traveling. Traveling costs money. That shit is fun.
Nah, I like traveling a lot, bro. I like traveling a whole lot, bro.
And
That's
then
shit
people
fun.
usually be like, like when, like even when like I'm sad, I'd rather be sad in my Benz than some hoopty and shit, bro. It's
Yes,
like,
you trying to cry on the bus or whatever the fuck them niggas said.
so yes, 100%. I believe money does buy happiness, dog.
I'm really curious to know, like, truly, what's the problems that come when you get hella bread? Like, I want to live that experience. I want to know what's really
That's
your
what everybody
concerns.
says.
Nah, that
Like,
I
what do
think,
you really care?
Let me
I
see
think
for
If
myself.
you got so much money, I think the only real issue you got is taxes, bro. And whoever you got to pay, and if you're paying people.
See, but the thing is,
this reminded me of something that I read earlier. It said that the only reason that we are unable to form an effective resistance is because our ability to consume endlessly has not been affected. And do you think that, like how we're talking about land of opportunity, the fact that everybody feels like they have upward mobility is what's stopping people from, like John's be suggesting, like not going to work and shit like that?
Yeah, now that makes sense though, because your convenience hasn't been affected yet, and just the thought of being able to, I can advance in the system, like the idea, the hope of it, it keeps you trapped in it, because it's like, damn, I could, and everybody thinks they got a chance. Yeah, everybody think they got a chance. It's like, I had seen something called like hope poisons the soul, bro. Like when you have hope of something, you could just forget everything else that's happening, and you can really you can control people with using hope.
Somebody's mic got some interference going on. I don't know if I'm the only person who can hear that.
Might have been me for a second. Might be.
But yeah, that shit kind of crazy when you think about it. Because it's like if you're not seeking to like move up, then you're literally gonna start sinking because of how much this shit is like. The cost of this shit is rising. Like in Manhattan, the average apartment right now is $5,000, which is up like 30%. I think it said.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that don't make no sense, honestly, bro. But you still got a lot of people in the world that just happy with being like complacent stuff. And it's not gonna be everyone who makes it up that far at the end of the day. Like you could want to be at the top of the top with whatever, but you're not gonna not everyone's gonna get there. But
everybody mute and unmute your mic real quick. I still hear that shit. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, bro, that's just the rat race.
That sounds like the greatest finesse I've ever heard.
I'm trying to give me a ranch or some land, give me some animals, work on a car.
Bro, them barn dominiums are cold, bro.
That shit raw as fuck.
That shit
I want to go.
A barn dominium?
A barn dominium.
It's basically
imagine a big ass barn, but it's a house, like, and
it's like a GTA crib almost. Like if it was,
exactly.
Like the GTA, you know GTA crib I'm talking about, where you live in the garage. If that was like raw as hell, basically.
That's not bad.
They got a house inside that bitch and everything. That shit is raw.
I ain't gonna lie, G. I really wanna get like my pilot's license, bro, and live in like a flying community. Them bitches be decent as hell.
I want to get my shit too. I don't think I can because I'm colorblind. That shit fucked up.
That's a hell of a disability.
I'm sorry.
For real, bro.
I just didn't expect bro to say that.
I did not know that.
That's why I ain't go to the Air Force, because I'm colorblind. You can't do nothing like flying and shit.
Wait, why
you can't see no colors?
How does that affect you? Like,
because you got to be able to. There's like colors when you're flying, like landing in places or flying past stuff that you got to be able to identify if it's red or green.
So I got a question here. Like, how do you drive then?
I see colors. It's just some shit look like hella close to each other, or like.
So I'm saying, why you just couldn't tell them I'm good, bro? I see colors.
They make you take the test. Like, you know the test where you have to see the numbers and the dots? I only can see like 2 of those.
Oh, shit.
Like 2 or 3.
Oh, they exposed your ass instantly.
Yeah, it just be hella dots.
None of that. Ain't none of that.
I ain't going for that shit, but hey, look at this paper. What the number say? I mean, I don't know.
That's insane, because I always kind of wonder what like other people saw type shit. Because I would always see the little number 2 or whatever the case is. I'm like, how do you not see this? And
that shit like hella dots, bro.
That's insane.
Shit fucked up.
Hey, I got a off the wall question, but I want to know y'all answer. If you had to either one, stab your eyes with rusty nails, or 2, lick the inside of a toilet bowl with niggas that ate hella Taco Bell and it's just crazy, and you gotta lick it clean.
Bro, you are wild as fuck, bro. What the
kind Would you see this somewhere?
Why did that come?
What would you rather do?
If you came up with this by yourself, I'm concerned.
No, it was posed to me at a point, and I want to know what you would do. I have the same conflictions.
I'm not doing none of that shit, bro. If the nigga say he gonna kill me,
no, but death is the other option. If you,
I'm cool.
Death is
I'll die.
It's my time to go.
You rather die? Okay, death is not an option.
I would literally rather die. I'm not doing either one.
Your death is not an option.
I'm not answering this, Joshua.
You can tell me you about to kill somebody else. I don't care. I'm not licking that nasty ass toilet, and I'm not stabbing on my fucking eyeballs. Fuck me, fuck y'all, and fuck dude that making me do this shit. This ain't solved.
Fuck dude making me do this shit.
Yeah, you wild as hell.
This is not solved.
This is not solved, boy.
I ain't gonna lie. When I first seen Saw, boy, I was scared of scary movies for a minute after that.
No, that's not even a scary movie. That's just some real gruesome ass shit. John, hit your mic and redo it. Like, turn it on and off again. Oh, that's not you. Oh, there it goes. Would y'all have a threesome with a coworker if they asked you?
No.
Not a coworker.
I can't shit where I eat, bro. I can't shit where I eat.
Shit where
That's
I
too
eat.
tricky. And one, fucking a coworker just in general is too tricky for one. And then for two, it's like, you did a threesome. This is just that's too big of a story to entrust with somebody I work with. That's too big of a story.
Yeah, that shit is scary in your business, ending up in a workroom or meal or some shit.
You see what I'm saying? And that's some bad business to be in the workroom.
You do not want that to be your brand, dog.
You was on some over freaky.
Yeah, I think it's generally bad business to even just.
But
coworker.
All right, what they like in like a different segment? And say you're in a big ass company and they did in a different segment in your business, then I feel like, you know, if you're not seeing them, if you don't have to work with them.
So like y'all at a work conference and you meeting this person for a different segment,
and you did.
Well, like, yeah. So
it's a little tricky.
It does. I might.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
I'm not opposed.
Now, if it's someone I'm working with on a day-to-day basis, no, hell no. But if if you just
yeah, because I don't want to.
I guess you're right. It is the anonymity. It is the anonymity of like you would probably never see this person again.
Yeah,
you feel me? But it's like you don't know who this information could get back to. That's my only concern. Like,
I mean, it's not a crime to have sex.
It's not, but it's your reputation, bro. It's your reputation. That's more important than anything.
Do you feel like the fact that you had a threesome would be a knock on your name professionally?
Professionally? Yeah.
Yeah. You on some over freaky shit?
I'm on some over freaky shit. She told me to slide.
You're not getting invited to no more of the barbecues, bro.
No more work
outing.
That's what you think. That's what you think. But it probably go the opposite way. That's just the referral you need.
The whole time, because now it's the thought that he nasty. That's the women know he nasty.
You know he nasty.
So if you see, women be thinking that shit too, bro. It don't just be niggas.
Women more so than men, I feel like.
Yeah, the women be thinking that shit. They just more low key about it. They just not gonna tell you.
Because what you on that poll that we did of would you do you care if your friends what was it? Fuck with somebody, your friend, one of the shorties. Mm-hmm. That poll was damn near like 55-45 something. A lot of motherfuckers do not care. They taking them referrals and they saying, all right.
They taking them referrals. Nah. See what I'm saying? It might be busting for him after that, actually. Hey, time out. All right. Did y'all watch the Thor movie or no?
I didn't.
You did?
No, I didn't. I don't care if you spoil it, though.
Good spoilers for anybody who want to see it. Spoilers, because I'm giving it up today. I'm finna tell you how I feel about Marvel. Because these niggas, they feel like, you know how like after Fast 5, they just kept dragging it. And that's how these Marvel films feel right now. Like this Thor film, it has so much potential to be good too. Like, but they was just doing anything. The plot didn't make sense to me. Like, I don't want to spoil it all the way. Just in case
I feel like you're disappointed because we, throughout growing up, watched like the rise of like the Marvel movies as like the stories built on top of each other and built all the way up to Endgame, which took almost like 10 years for it to do.
Yeah.
So now that it hit that climax and it's back at the point where it has to rebuild back up, it just doesn't feel the same as like Endgame and fucking all these big ass movies we're getting where all the plots had developed. Like we have to wait for everything to develop back up.
But at the same time, like the first few Marvel movies were still cold. Like them Iron Mans was cold.
Yeah, them Iron Mans was cold.
It was like, raw, it's like now it's
was that Robert Downey Jr. though? What's that, Junior? Robert Downey Jr.
You're right, but still, like the plot, everything about it was still cold as hell.
That shit was raw as hell. But I thought this movie was good. Like it felt a little cookie cutter, which is why I said it was like a 7. But like I felt like it was okay. It wasn't a raw Marvel movie. It was just a solid movie.
It was a solid. It was. I mean, in terms of bang bang shoot 'em ups, it was decent. It gave you plenty of action. Thor is being a superhero. You feel me? Like he's doing superhero shit. But it's like, come on, bro. The plot is what kills me because it just didn't make sense. Like bringing Shorty back just to kill her didn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Like, what was the point of this whole thing? Like
because he needed to move over that phase of being that fucking like. Because he was fat as hell in one of the last movies. Because he was sad as hell over that shit. So they basically had to tie that off and get him back right.
Right, but he had. I mean, I guess I can see what you're saying, but.
Wait, so what did y'all think of like Doctor Strange or whatnot?
I like
that movie. Okay. I like that movie. I thought it was decent.
How many like Marvel movies came out since I guess Endgame?
Like but the Black Widow shit, the Shang-Chi shit. I don't know the nigga name.
I heard the Shang-Chi shit was decent, but I
thought it was hard. I thought it was hard. I seen it in theater. I thought it was hard. The Eternal shit. Do Spider-Man count as Marvel or no? Because it is this type of shit.
Spider-Man was cool.
And then Thor. There's probably a couple more. That's all I can think of right now.
So out of that, like group compared to like even though it's a small sample size, well, how do y'all feel? I guess 1 to 10. How do y'all feel with that compared to like how like the original Marvel movies, started kicking off or whatnot?
Honestly, I like the Shang-Chi shit, so that's a plus. I fell asleep on Eternals.
I kind of rocked with Eternals low key though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It was too slow for me. It was a boring movie. Honestly, I say about a 6 out of 10.
Respectable.
They gotta get that shit together.
I have not been watching this new phase at all.
I haven't seen a movie that I really loved in a long time.
Nah, I can't say that. That damn live action Mulan movie got me, bro. Oh man, I'm telling you that you need to go watch that movie.
Outside of that, bro, you talking about fucking Mulan, bro.
So Disney Plus, bro, it's a great film.
Live action Mulan. Okay.
Yeah, live action Mulan, folks. A film that was like captivating lately.
Ain't none.
Yeah, I can't think of nothing that was just like, oh my god, that movie was crazy. Low key, I hope the new Avatar movie that come out is gonna be good like that.
It does look. I've been seeing the fucking.
Wait, the one with the blue people?
Yeah, the blue people Avatar 2. It'll come out like in December, I think.
You know what? I'm kind of embarrassed. I ain't never seen the first one.
Bro, you tweaking? That's like that's
all
what?
Time.
That's a great film.
That was like the first movie ever on Blu-ray. Like you had to see that.
You have to see that, bro.
Yeah, it just looked weird to me, bro. So I never really.
I saw that bitch in theater, bro. That shit was so raw. Yeah. Hey, it's a new movie coming out. Oh man, it got Viola Davis in it. I can't think of the name of the movie.
You look like a Viola Davis fan.
Nah, it's an action movie, bro. It's an action movie, bro. It's an action movie. It's a true story. It's about I can't remember the name of the tribe. It's an African tribe that colonizers tried to colonize.
The Woman King.
Like the Woman King. That movie looked good as fuck. I'm going to see that when it come out.
When does it come out? Y'all gonna go see that Jordan Peele movie?
Oh, no, 100%.
Yeah.
Have y'all liked his most recent movie?
No.
What was the most recent other than Get Out?
Was it like Us or something?
Get Out,
Us.
Yeah, anything else on the other side?
Us was good.
Get Out was good as
And then he do the Candyman movie. Was that him or no?
I didn't see Candyman, but I think that was him.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't like directors that capitalize on black trauma. I hate that. I hate watching that. Like, I'd be tired of seeing that shit. Yeah. I don't want to see you.
It depends on how you go about it, type shit. Like Jordan
Peele Django was hard.
Yeah, Django was very hard.
Oh, was that just Jamie Foxx? You feel me? Like,
it was more than Jamie Foxx though.
Nah, if that wasn't Jamie Foxx,
if that wasn't Jamie Foxx, what is that role? If that wasn't Jamie Foxx, bro. If that was Will Smith, that shit would be bogus as hell.
If that was Will Smith, that movie would be fucking terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a point. You got a point.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
overall, they did a great job with Django. That's all I gotta
say. I'm picturing Will Smith.
Bro, I'm just imagine him saying the exact same lines, bro. That shit's just not gonna hit. That shit's funny.
Hey, are y'all gonna see the whenever the Pirates of the Caribbean come out?
Yeah, I fuck with that series a long way.
Wait, so is it gonna have Johnny Depp?
It's gonna have Johnny Depp, yeah.
Ooh,
Didn't he just sign a big extension or something for like a few
he
more
just signed an
movies?
extension with him.
Cause didn't they like pull it because of the whole Amber Heard?
Yeah, because of the whole domestic violence shit. But now that the truth done came out,
Domestic
got exposed.
violence.
She was beating his ass.
That gave him all clear.
That's just insane.
Now that all speculation has passed, he's good to go.
So how do y'all feel about that? All right, so like that could have cost somebody millions and millions and millions of dollars.
It did.
What if? Yeah, it did technically, but it's like that innocent.
That's the power of the internet.
Yeah,
I believe he countersued though for defamation.
He did.
Not sure
that was that was the case shit that was so big in the media.
Okay.
And he won. I think he got like $15 million or something like that.
Didn't he say all he needs like an apology or something?
Somebody's mic is there you go.
Cool. Nah, but then he said, what you call it? I don't know if this is true or not. I saw on the internet that he was like asking for like all she has to do is like say sorry or apologize publicly or something, and that debt is wiped away or some shit like that.
You think she gonna do it?
Damn.
I mean, she don't got the money. Like it says, she only worth like a few mil. Not to say like that's a little amount of money, but like wasn't it like 10, 15 mil? You got to pay.
Hey. Dude, that's a tough deal. You can't pay that on points.
Get her ass
you can't pay that on points, bro. That's tough.
Fuck that.
LA County is about to bring back a mask mandate potentially on July 29th if COVID levels stay at the level they're at.
Bro, motherfuckers been getting sick left and right lately out here.
All the motherfuckers been getting
COVID
on some summer shit.
Motherfuckers getting sick again.
I ain't gonna lie.
Let's get some new strands of COVID. I'm tired of this COVID shit.
I've been getting comfortable out here, man.
I definitely have got comfortable.
Been raw dog in the air.
I'm finna put my shit back on. I can't be especially on the cruise. I gotta be careful.
You do gotta be. You do gotta be, because there's people from all over. You don't know where these people coming from.
Yeah.
The airport be feeling tricky too, because these motherfuckers kids, coming from all over.
It be the little kids running around, they be touching everything, coughing into the air. I be wanting to smack some of these people's kids.
Hey, if you smack a kid in the airport,
I was at the Dodgers game. This little girl was running past. She just stopped and just into the air and then kept running. Yeah. I'm like, yo. Yeah. Everybody was just looking at her like, bro, what the fuck? You run around with the nasty cough.
Yeah, no, I don't like that shit. The airport be so damn tricky.
In the airport, I just find me a seat off to the side, put my headphones on, and put my bag next to me so don't nobody sit next to me.
Bro, never fly Delta with the red eye flight, bro.
That's what never.
Bro, like when my first flight got delayed, and then which is that okay, whatever. My first flight got delayed, but first of all, why if I'm going from San Francisco to Chicago, would I stop in Minnesota? That don't make sense. Just take me to O'Hare, bro. Like, what was the point of this fucking stop?
D me off on the way.
Just D me off at O'Hare, bro. You drove past it anyway. Like, what are you doing? Then, so my flight to no, fuck. Hold on, somebody trying to call me. My bad. My flight to Minnesota got delayed. Then, that made me miss my flight to O'Hare. You feel me? Like it was, and the crazy part is Minnesota Airport. I didn't realize how big it is, bro. Like the other gate was probably like 7 gates away, but that motherfucker was like 2 miles away, bro. Like I had to take a little one of them ramps.
It's a terrible
ramps.
feeling when you sitting at the gate waiting for them to open the door, and the time is just ticking down on your connection, which is already like a 15-minute gap,
bro.
You
like,
I
had to get out the plane fast as hell, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to finesse through that shit. Then I'm running down the fucking shit with a big ass bag. I'm running hard as hell out of breath and shit.
You big as hell running through the airport. That nigga did not make it.
Bro, I'm mad as soon as I get to the gate, they talking about, yeah, it's just the party. I'm watching that bitch pull away from the shit. Bro.
Sad as hell.
I had to sleep on the damn floor, bro. That shit was... I'll never fucking with Delta again.
And I'm not thinking about that. That happened to me when me and Arthur went to visit Austin P. I had a Delta flight and my shit got canceled. I had to stay there. I was sleeping on a fucking bench damn near.
Bro, like, Delta bad business, bro. And they don't give a fuck. The worst part is they don't even give a fuck. They just say, "Oh, we just booked you on the next one."
But the crazy part is, in that airport, I found my first iPhone that I ever had. That bitch is just sitting there with nothing on it, no lock. It wasn't even set up. That bitch is just sitting there.
You found a brand new iPhone,
bro. It was just
like iPhone 5.
Yeah, it was like I think it was a 5 or a 6. No, it was definitely a 5 because it had the white. But you know how it had the white on the back.
Yeah,
You're funny as hell.
Yeah,
I still remember that time. I had
and nobody called for it.
Like,
oh, that shit was funny as hell.
That bonfire was so crazy, bro. Like,
you talking about the one right before we went to college?
Right before we went to college. But I remember how I broke my phone too. I was drunk as hell, G. I was trying to text and I had that bitch close as fuck to my face like this, and it fell right out my hand.
Right on the and Shorty was talking to you. This nigga Josh just started falling asleep while she was talking.
When I woke up, she was still talking. I remember that shit.
That shit is funny as hell.
Dude, when I woke up, Shorty was still talking. I'm like, bro, look, this has to stop, bro. I can't continue this.
Hell no.
That shit was a crazy night,
bro. Tell me what, I know I'm getting old, bro, because I was throwing the baseball around the other day.
Yeah, that shoulder ain't the same, bro.
Hey, my arm is noodle, boy. My shit is noodle. My shit hurt right now. I ain't gonna bullshit you.
So, then they got ice on shit.
No. I was at Top Golf yesterday. I tried to go Tiger on that bitch. Hit it 300. I can right here. My shit just
Here's the bad part, bro.
They get all around this bitch. This shit still hurt, like he said, still hurt right now.
That shit dead, bro. Tell me why. It's Wednesday. We go to the baseball game. We got a Nashville Sound, so the AAA team. So we on the it's like a big group of us who work and whatnot. We got like $100 on the line. Anyone who highest score or whatnot. Bro, I hit 87, bro. I'm like, okay, I got this shit in the bag. Cool. Some little kid, 16 years old. Just a random kid.
Came
he was
and
like,
gas that bitch.
Bro, hey, first up, 88.
Instantly salty as hell.
Hey, bro, it took me like 8 throws to get to 87, bro. His ass one throw left-handed, bro. 88. I don't know what
Man,
the
he
fuck.
throwing lefty style 88? That's tough.
Bro, lefty style 88. And then he came over to me, he's talking about, yeah, I got a showcase at UT tomorrow. One of y'all have little ass cold as hell, bro.
Don't sit down, old ass nigga.
Go sit down, old nigga. Bro, I didn't even realize it, bro. Looking back, Handsome was low-key bogus as hell. Cause like now that my brother, like I be seeing him doing like his scouting shit, and Radcliffe be on his line. Hey, I got this guy. You gotta come see him. I got these kids. Like, bro, Radcliffe be on that, bro. Handsome wasn't on shit. Like, Radcliffe be calling coaches, be calling all type of.
But was he doing that at that time?
Yeah, dude. Because my brother went to MP like at the time, and Radcliffe the only reason he played baseball in college because he took them on the trip.
Cold too, though. You got to think about that. Or I don't know if he still was.
Who, Kendall?
Radcliffe was like the ant from Bugs. Like no, not the ant.
Hey, when his teeth was real fucked up, and he used to chew that white gum, bro. I used to always think he was chewing his teeth. For that shit was nasty. He always looked like that.
Oh shit, bro. He was one of my first coaches. Back when I first started playing baseball, like in minor league type shit, bro. That nigga been around the game for I don't know how long. But you gotta think about what Handsome Man though. His goal, I don't think his goal was to like get us to to college through baseball. His goal was to win city and then
his goal, bitch ass nigga. He was trying to win shit.
Is Handsome Man the freak body ass nigga?
We're not gonna talk about that.
I ain't gonna put Bill out there. I ain't gonna put Bill out there like that.
That's a Patreon only episode.
We ain't putting out there. Shit.
Yeah, nah, dude. But seeing that shit, bro, that shit kind of raw. Like a coach who actively advocating for his players, trying to get them niggas to school. That shit, or get them to some opportunity. That shit raw. Like, low key, and Radcliffe been doing that shit for a minute. Like, shout out to Radcliffe actually, because he been going crazy for kids in the city. Ain't no cap.
Maybe Bill wants to, but he just didn't have the plug to do so.
Yeah, he ain't had no plug, bro. He from Cincinnati. He lived his life in Cincinnati.
Wait, so is him and DJ like coaches or something, bro?
Who?
For a little league team, DJ. You remember from the team?
It might be. I don't know.
Because I was looking at the video and they was little like T-ball champions or some shit.
Oh, look at that. He done got a ring. Look at that.
Not T-ball champions.
That's what's up. Nah, at one point I did see him like coaching at Shoesmith, like what's that?
Yeah, they were actually stiff with it, bro.
Hyde Park Legends in it.
The Hyde Park Legends, yeah, them little kids. Hey, watching little kids play baseball, they look so happy. They just be running around. It don't matter what happens.
Talking about little carefree.
For real, they be carefree, bro. I miss them days. You just do shit and just don't care the outcome. Oh, well, whatever.
Wait till y'all get older, y'all getting cursed out left and right, boy.
Yeah, you fuckers can't do shit.
No, I was looking at them videos, dying laughing.
Because that was him. Like that was him.
2A fucking T, bro.
Your way don't work, son. He always said that. Your way.
Even him in class, he was talking about boxing him up. He said they should just box them all in.
Yeah, he talking about boxing them up. Dude, that was wild as hell. He said that. An old white man said that. Like that's some wild shit. What the fuck? Dude, him in class used to be wild as hell. He used to get that more and Ron. Or feel quietly, please. He used to say that.
Y'all look dry as hell. We look cool as
he used to say
What's
that
wrong with y'all?
Y'all niggas got on these shades. Niggas think they them.
Yeah, who they
for the audio,
chilling.
the fella is in the background at John crib. He think he him because he got on some semi shades. And that new purple royal hoodie. 101. That's a 101 actually. What else we got to talk about? Dry ass.
Whole time not a Bella her AJ. That performance was hard, bro.
Oh yeah, y'all did go to the performance. Y'all talk about that?
Yeah, that was hard.
Shit, Bella had that bitch rocking. You want to talk about it?
Hell yeah, I want to talk about it. Man. I want to talk about that shit. What's up, my fellow Hope brethren? You know what I'm saying? We in this bitch. You know, it's Vela checking in. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't every week, it's every other week. We just had a rocking ass show on Sunday. We gave the streets hope and faith. You feel me? We was all in the name of Christ in that bitch. It was so bussin'. Motherfuckers couldn't move. Motherfuckers was sweating. You know it's bussin' when niggas make one little gesture and they sweating in that bitch. You walk over to a bitch and you talk to her, you sweating on gang. She sweating too. Like we was all out here.
It was a little toasted.
Hey Josh, tell these motherfuckers how bussin' it was on Sunday, folks.
Nah, hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That bitch was rocking, bro.
On Chief,
like,
it was
the DJ. I forgot the DJ name, bro. She was going crazy.
Semi, Scott Jetta was busting. Shout out Preem, my nigga. We was in that bitch lit, folks. Josh, did I get a street soap, folks?
Who Mike is doing that?
Who Mike is that?
I don't know. Josh, did I get a street soap gang?
Yeah, no, you definitely did, Scott. I ain't gonna cap.
Hey,
that shit was lit.
Niggas are screaming that purple world, gang.
That shit was fuck.
August 19th and the week after we lit, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Lil Gotti, we turn August 19th. You know what I'm saying? The week after, we gonna get a Streets Hope listening party, gang. Shout out my niggas. Slime.
Free YSL.
Free slime, man. Free slime. You know I'm slime, but I ain't slime like they slime, but I'm slime. You know? Like, I can't speak on what we did, twin. You feel me? I can't speak on what we did, twin, but you know we did a lot, gang, on phone them grave. I'm passing back to my nigga, four slime. Like, oh, hey, shout out my nigga Q on phone them. What up, Q? On Chief. You already know we ganged up, yeah. My boy.
But yeah, that bitch was busted.
That whole time, damn, what's her name, bro? I want to shout out. I had went to this concert the other day, and it was actually a really nice vibe. And I want to shout out to that young lady. As soon as I found
the
her
picture.
name.
Where was this? What day was this?
It was at the Lincoln Park Music Hall. Shorty name is
This is R&B type
Mariba.
shit?
Her name is Mariba. She's really good. Yeah, she's a vibe, bro. Like, that was my first time listening to her music, and she definitely made a fan out of me. No cap. Like, she a good vibe.
You found her
And she
music
gave a really
already?
good show. Huh?
Have you downloaded, like, you got a song recommendation?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do. She got a song with JID. It's called Sandstorm. That shit hard. Yeah, Sandstorm. It's on what album is this? It's on the. Hold on, let me see. Name this album. Let's see, View Show album. All right, it's on The Jungle is the Only Way Out. That's the name of the album. The Jungle is the Only Way Out. It's called Sandstorm. That shit hard.
But I'm gonna peep that shit. Did everybody listen to the Brent album? I don't think we gave a review last week, did we?
No, I don't think it was out when we potted.
I'm rocking.
Not all the way through it.
I talk about a few good amount of songs off of there.
Yeah, I fuck with some, but I mean, so that nigga can't sing for real, but I fuck with some of the songs.
Get your hating ass out of here, boy. That nigga cold as hell.
I feel like some people don't like him the same way they ain't like Janae Aiko at first.
No, I don't dislike him at all, but it's just some of the songs like, damn, bro, you could have gave it up a little bit more, right? You feel me? Like, you could have gave it a little bit on better.
Like what? Like I'm kind of curious.
Damn, what's the name of this fucking song, bro? Hold on, let me go to this album. What is the name of this song? Cause I didn't even like download. Like, I only like kept a couple of them. I didn't even download.
Oh, you talking what songs you like?
No, I'm talking about the song I didn't like. It's hard to find a song I didn't like because I ain't identified. I just kept going.
I really didn't like none of the shit with the stars on it.
Is that the one that they like pay to?
Promote? I don't know if they pay to get the star next to it, but like if you don't pay to like get the star next to it, like off a smaller artist, it's just like what song has the most streams. Like when you search our podcast on Apple Podcasts, it's gonna show you the episodes that have the most streams first. It's not gonna show you in order.
I mean, I'm looking at it right now. Some of the songs with the star are kind of fire though.
Loose Change was hard. Gravity was cool.
Hard.
I feel like that Tyler verse was kind of ass.
It was.
It was like he gave his ass like an 8 or some shit. Like it's not like they pulled that off another song. Like let's just put this on here. Oh man, that's one with Drake, right? Oh no,
that's on Wasting Time. I wasn't like all mine is like that one was alright to me personally.
Second half, Price of Fame,
Code.
Ghetto Gasoline, like Wasting Time. I did like Rolling Stone, FYTB, and Dead Man Walking. I gotta listen to the last few songs again, but I don't have nothing notable. It's cool. Cool. It's not a great album. It's just cool. I haven't heard like a great album for like so long, bro. Like this shit's kind of crazy.
I mean, I think that's subject to opinion, though. Like,
what's the last great album you heard?
I ain't gonna lie. The last album that like I couldn't stop playing when I first heard it was that Sir Chasing Summer. When that shit came out, I was listening to that shit every day.
But what was that? 2018, 2019?
Yeah, 2018, 2019. Yeah. I was listening to that shit every day. I remember that shit. That was a good ass album.
But maybe it's because of the pandemic. Motherfuckers is outside. They ain't got nothing to rap about, sing about.
What you call it? I rocked with No, that was 2019. I was gonna say The Wizard. Future Hendrix presented the Wizard, but that's 2019.
It has been a while. Now that you say it.
Well, what was the last album that was that for y'all?
I can't even remember, bro. Probably something in college.
Yeah, I'm going with
probably like BS2 for me. It was one of the last. I'm just blanking on newer releases, but like we haven't really got a super. Well, maybe one of the Drake albums or something. But the fact that I can't think of it off the top of my head is the kind of the issue that I'm speaking to. But I feel like Drake got some heat because his verse on the Brent album was raw as hell.
He probably holding shit. He probably got mad shit to put out low key.
He probably
because I didn't expect this most recent album to be so soon after the Certified Lover Boy shit. I didn't expect it to be that soon.
I definitely did. That was the end of that contract.
Yeah. Let's see.
What we got next? Movie review. We ain't got shit for movie review. Nah. Cause we did Thor. We got Stranger Things.
I haven't watched it.
You still ain't watched
it either?
I'm probably not gonna watch it. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably not gonna tune in.
That's really
it's just not my style.
It's just so cold to me, dog. That's all right. I just didn't think they ever missed an episode, dog.
I don't have the attention span to binge movies and shows anymore.
I respect it. I mean, I don't respect it. I gotta have my shows. I gotta have my shows, dog. But what we got now? Average rent. Are we going back to that, or we just leave it as is? Cause
we just leave it as is. This shit getting expensive out here.
That shit crazy as hell.
Save your money. Well, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'll say this is a good time for Josh to talk about the trading shit.
Oh yeah, I just want to bring awareness to another market. You feel me? Because like most times we only know about like stocks and bonds and shit. You feel me? Like at least that's the only thing that's taught to us is stocks and bonds. But like it's a lot of different options that's available. So like another option is the foreign exchange market, right? So like most people know that as like the Forex, IML people. I have nothing to do with any of those people. I don't care about any of that. I'm just telling you the market exists. You feel me? And what happened. So at least you understand what they're talking about. So like with stocks and bonds and shit like that, when you buy something, you're physically purchasing an asset. Like this asset is yours. You own this amount of whatever company or whatever you buy. But with the foreign exchange market is different because buys and sales only mean that if you buy it, you think that you believe the price will increase within this time frame. If you sell it, you think the price will decrease in this time frame. And that's all that's happening. You know what I'm saying? It's just a bet on if you think it's going to go up or down. And I mean, shit, it's very like that's the largest market in the world. Like I can't remember how many $1 trillion are exchanged every day in that market, but it's the largest moneymaker in the world. It's literally where currencies trade at. You feel me? So like it's a lot. You can make a lot of you can make a lot of bread, especially if you have some information, some different resources. It's an option that's available. That's all I want to say. I wasn't trying to sell it to nobody. I'm just saying
you can lose your money as well, but
you can definitely lose your bread.
You can definitely make money, but yeah,
you can make money, but you can definitely lose money. So it's an option that's available for you to buy. Well, invest in, I should say.
What's you call it? Did y'all see Coinbase is like shrinking quickly?
Wait, what you mean by that?
I said this a couple pods ago, bro.
They're stopping Coinbase Pro and they're removing their affiliate marketing program.
Yeah, I said that a couple pods ago. Them niggas gonna go bankrupt, bro. Them niggas gonna go bankrupt. Like, the crazy thing is, I seen some shit that said like this is the last recession where people. I'm not even going to limit it to black people. I'm gonna say people will be able to become millionaires out of this recession. Like recessions is when the real money is made. That's like it's a saying when it's blood on the streets, be greedy. When shit is fucked up outside, be looking to buy because shit gonna be cheaper. And when
the shit is not cheaper, so what you saying?
No, it is. I'm not talking about the physical, tangible assets that you see, like rent and shit like that. I'm talking about like if you was buying stocks, if you was buying different assets, those asset classes would be cheaper. You see what I'm saying? Like
no, but I was saying
like,
to your point, I was saying like how this is the last recession where you can become a millionaire out of it. It's so expensive to invest during this recession right now that like you're not gonna be able to come. It's super hard to come up unless you're kind of already up.
Especially for like the common person. But you got to think about it. What were you talking about? What were you talking about in the pod like way earlier ago? Like when people, like the average person only got a few $100 in their account type shit.
It's like a $300, $340, $400. I think it's like the average.
See, but I mean, I understand that, but also it's a population of people who do have something that they could invest. And those are the people. Those are the people I would like to direct that message to. Because if you can't afford that, then you can't afford that. But there's people who can afford that. You feel me? And that's the population that I would target that conversation to. I wouldn't just be saying that to anybody. Obviously, I'm saying that to somebody who has the bread, who can make something shake. Who has.
So what would you? This isn't financial advice or whatnot. But what would you invest in? Like what? Like say people are lost. Like okay, I got some money to spend. So what?
Me personally, okay. Well, it depends on how you want to shake it out.
Well, let's say this because I think we gotta be careful with recommending people to do shit. So, what would you recommend people learn about?
What I would recommend people learn about is one. It's a few different things. One, the power of dollar cost averaging. What that means is that you incrementally buy more throughout time. So like instead of how most people would say, okay, I got a couple bands, I'm finna buy these stocks right now, it will make more sense to space those purchases out because as you space them out, you are catching different prices. So like as the market goes down, which is what we're saying right now, you're going to be buying at lower and lower prices, which means you actually have more buying power. The dollars that you have to invest buy you more as the market goes down. So when I say dollar cost averaging, all that means is that you take the amount of cash in your account and you average it out so that you can buy, I don't know, whatever frequency you want every week, every 2 weeks, every month. You feel me? You just constantly buy more. I would definitely recommend to, you feel me, look into that, whatever you're looking to buy, to dollar cost average and don't just buy everything at one time, for sure.
Makes sense.
Putting your money in a savings account is a fucking waste.
Yeah, it's a waste. Like, because literally all that's happening is that you putting your bread in there, the bank is taking your bread and trading it somewhere. They trading it in the foreign exchange, they loaning it to somebody else, and you're going to get 0.01%. When you think about it, you're literally losing money as your money sits in this bank account because inflation right now is at 9%. So if your money didn't grow 9%, you just lost money. In the savings account, your money is growing at 0.01%. You see what I'm saying? And the 0.01 are vastly different. So it's like you actively losing your money, like
especially the more money you put in, like that's gonna be a huge difference, dog.
Yeah, the amount of goods that you can buy is drastically reduced. And I seen some shit where they said that like this recession is gonna be hard. Like the Fed's goals like make it really hard and like abrupt. But then also I've seen that because usually the inflation target, like inflation is natural. Like it's supposed to have an inflation, and usually that target is around 2% a year. Because if inflation isn't present, two things can happen: either deflation, where prices where wages don't increase, but then prices are also increasing. Deflation, the value of the dollar is deflating. And then stagflation, which is what they're trying to avoid now. Stagflation is wages and people's consumption remains the same, but prices increase. So like nobody wins in stagflation for real. Yeah. But usually the inflation percentage is around 2% every year. But I seen some shit where they may increase that limit to be now 4%. The inflation target is 4%. So like what you traditionally know is prices will always be higher than what they were before, because they literally say that we're cool with if a 2% increase in inflation happens, which is why it gets tough. Like it's really tough.
Which is why it makes sense to dollar cost average, because the system is literally designed to grow always.
Yeah. Yeah, like honestly, bro, I would say if you trying to be a safe investor, like really, I think one problem that we have in our community is we have very unrealistic expectations of investments. So like, cause we so used to what's called a quick flip, you feel me? Like we used to making bread really fast. That's not how money grows necessarily. So like, and if you do it like that, you're gonna take a lot of risk. Like really, when you think about it, when it comes to money, you want to be very cognizant of the risk that you're taking to make more money. You see what I'm saying? Because like if you had a chance, it makes more sense if you have bread that you could just put away for a while. It makes more sense to having something that steadily grows as opposed to something that you can double it quickly or you can lose it all quickly. That doesn't really make sense. It makes more sense to have something that is known to steadily grow. And like just the S&P 500, for example, is known to steadily grow. Typically, it gets about 7 to 10% a year. And the thing is, what they saying is that the reason you want that is because compound interest, like Albert Einstein called compound interest the seventh world wonder or eighth world wonder, whatever the next one is. Like, because it never ends. Once you start with something, you'll never be back down to that principal amount. Because at a point, your money is just growing on top of itself. You see what I'm saying? So like, that's one safe thing you can do is like invest in an ETF, which only stands for exchange traded funds. That's all it stands for. They basically just put a bunch of different stocks into one pile and you can buy that as opposed to buying all those stocks. That's the safest thing people do now because it's diversified. Like if one stock goes down, there's still hella shit to hold you up. You feel me? That's another just safe option is to just dollar cost average into an ETF. Like that's any financial advisor probably is going to have you do anyway. Like it don't make sense to pay them. That's all they doing is put your shit in the ETF or a mutual fund. Mutual funds, I don't really like mutual funds, but I could definitely tell people about them if people want to invest in those. If that's the thing people
save y'all money, invest it somewhere.
Yeah, you gotta put your bread somewhere, bro. Like money is a current, bro. It's a current. They call it currency for a reason. You're supposed to put that shit somewhere and let it flow, let it grow. You can't hold it, and if you send it in the bank, you losing it.
But man, grow y'all money. Y'all research. Right. More of the story: grow your money, do y'all research,
and do your own fucking research. But don't let nobody just start fast talking you.
Man, don't be out here broke.
If it sounds too good to be true, it's because it is. There's never a time when it's not.
Depends.
It depends. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm in some shit that's too good to be true right now, and I hope it's fucking true. I hope it's fucking true, bro. If it's true, I'm lit.
But I mean, it's not too good to be true because there's an actual, like, entire process that goes behind doing that.
Yeah.
And that's what,
I guess that's the difference.
That's what the firms that do that are doing it with that. So,
yeah. That's the difference. That is a big difference.
So wait, what's going on with this Secret Service?
Apparently they have requested text messages from them that they were sending while the riots were going on at the White House, and they deleted all the bitches and said we ain't got them.
I mean, that's just the government, that's just the government at this point.
The white people just be tweaking with each other, and it's crazy that they can do that. Oh, we ain't got that text messages. My bad. Mm-hmm. But let it be YSL. Y'all in niggas Instagram DMs.
Niggas Instagram DMs. They Instagram AT&T.
Y'all on YouTube videos taking screenshots.
But I had seen some shit that was like every system is corrupt. So why not live in a system where you can be able to participate in the corruption? Like America, you can't participate because the corrupt shit is at the $1 billion level. Ain't no way a regular person
at every level.
Right, but I'm saying most of this, like, for the regular person, the odds of you getting away with just shit, just on top of, like, just on some, I'm gonna just pay you to get out of it, that's tough. Like, the regular person
you gotta be able to afford that lawyer.
But if you go to, like, some of these other countries, folks, nigga, I got a couple bands. Hey, hey, come on, go. Go off my property, get away. And they gonna do that shit. Hey.
Bring back Barbary. Like the old times.
Like the old times.
Pay off the sheriff, tell his ass go home.
I got a nice payday for you, Sheriff. Forget about this one.
John, boy, what you got going over there, boy? You quiet as hell this whole pod.
The Zai is Zaiing.
This nigga a little mama.
Lord, what is happening?
Man, we ain't got really shit else to pod. This might just be a short pod this week. It really ain't one shit going on.
Yeah, it was a slow week, bro. It was a slow ass week.
It's all good. We'll be back in this bitch next week. There should be a lot of shit happening this next week.
Nah, we gonna be decent. And last thing I want to say to the people, folks, is do your research and invest your bread, please. We can make it. We share information, bro. We can make it out this bitch.
So we can do it.
We can do it. We can make it out, bro.
Let's hope, like Obama.
We can be free. We can be free.
Get the streets hope.
Yes,
we can be free, bro.
Yes. Shit.
Alright, I'm gonna fuck with y'all later.
Right.
Make sure y'all leave this shit up so we
Alright.
can upload and everything.
Better.
All right.